Hey everyone, my name is Erin and welcome to Everywhere on Earth with Erin travel channel. So today's installment is about Aswan part 2. So in my previous video, Aswan part 1, I talk about how we visited the High Dam and also the Fila Temple. So now we've done our exploring and it's time to continue on with the rest of the afternoon. And now we pull up to the hotel, which is called Hotel Basma. And the rooms they're pretty basic, and to be honest, they don't really seem that clean. But you know what? It's okay for one night. The rest of the hotel is quite nice. There's a large restaurant, a pool, and then a promenade with different shops. So, you know, I think it's a nice place, and it's in a really good location as well. So we didn't have lunch and dinner's not going to be for a while. So I decided to order room service. So I'm looking on the menu and there isn't really any Middle Eastern food that's appealing to me at this point. So I decided to go Italian and I ordered some spaghetti, which was actually, it was kind of good. So anyways, when in Egypt, eat spaghetti, right? So now tonight we have an option to take a boat on the Nile to a Nubian village for dinner. So you pay extra for this, but everyone decides to go, so that's really cool. We can do this as a group. So we get on the boat, cruise along the river. As you see here, this up on the hill, this is the Aga Khan Mausoleum. So from what I gather, you can't visit it, or maybe you can, I don't know. But at this point, we're just gonna look at it from the Nile. It looks pretty cool up on the hill here. So now the sun is starting to go down, and I gotta say, like, this is the most amazing sunset. Like, the colors are just beautiful. So here's I'm gonna put some pics up of that, like, just completely stunning. And these pictures, like, I haven't fixed them at all. Like, these are the actual colors of the sunset, like, just brilliant. So now it's getting dark and we head up onto the roof of the boat, and then we pull into the village, and the name of the village is Garb Suhail, or Suhail, I don't know. So a little bit of history about the Nubians. They're an ethno-linguistic group that are indigenous to this area of southern Egypt and actually northern Sudan, which borders Egypt. So some of the earliest settlements come from this area, and like as early as the Paleolithic era. So that's pretty cool. Now, a lot of Nubians from southern Egypt were resettled because of the building of the Aswan High Dam, which I mentioned before. So in addition to their ancient language, they also speak Arabic and they practice Islam. Cross-cousin marriage is preferred to keep the bloodline pure, and many of the generations live together in one large household. And this is where we're going to be going tonight. So we get onto the shore, get off the boat, and it's a short walk down a couple of the narrow streets to this house here where the family lives. Now we go up, when we first get there, we go up onto the rooftop of the house and look out, and it's really pretty, very quiet, really peaceful. So then we go back inside and then they put out dinner. And it's awesome. Like, it's nothing super fancy or anything, but it's absolutely delicious. So there is potato soup, which seems to be a popular thing here, barbecue chicken, rice, veggies, eggplant. And now I'm generally not a fan of eggplant, but this is amazing. Like, so good. This is a picture of what it looks like on our little styrofoam plates. So it was like a really, really nice dinner. So then, you know, we hang out for a bit after, and then they bring out the crocodile. So I'm like, oh my God. So it's just a baby crocodile, and the baby, it has like a little elastic thing on his nose, so it can't bite you. It's really interesting to hold it. Like, I'm not big on like reptilian things and like holding stuff like that, but it's really interesting, and you hold it underneath its front and back legs to kind of balance it out, and it was actually like it was really cute. Significance about why Nubians keep crocodiles. And here's a story. So they keep crocodiles in the home because they represent blessings in Nubian belief, and they can also be a source of income for the families. So back the crocodile-headed god brought fertility to this land, and the Nile was created from his sweat, apparently. So the Nubians pray to this god for protection from the floods. Now, the crocodiles are domesticated as pets, and then once they die, they're mummified as they were in ancient times. And this family also has a larger crocodile as well, but that one is in like a cage thing. Thank God. I don't want to deal with that one. So anyways, we finish up here from the house, say goodbye to the family. They were really, really nice. Then we head back on the boat back to the hotel. So me and Libby and Claudia and Kamali, anyways, we feel like grabbing a couple beers from the shop in the promenade there. So Libby's already made it down there, and she's already made friends with the shop guy, because every guy she meets is automatically her potential husband. And it's, you know, it's all in good fun, but it's super funny, and it's, you know, it's a great way to make friends, let's put it that way. So once we're all there, we sit in the shop, have a chat. The guy just like lets us sit there. He takes off at one point and lets us just stay in the shop. I guess we seem trustworthy. So we're not gonna have too late of a night tonight, of course, because we have another really super early departure the next morning. So, and then after I go to bed, there's some drama that unfolds, which could drastically alter the course of the next few days. ... We'll leave it at that. That is for the next blog. Before I end the video, this one ended up being a bit of a shorter one. I just want to say a couple things about Aswan. So I think the vibe here is really cool, and I would have liked to have spent another day here, because how it works is you arrive into Aswan and they, you know, as I said, we do the High Dam and the Fila Temple. The next day, we're still technically in Aswan, but there's a day trip to Abu Simbel, which is a must. So that takes away any other kind of sightseeing you might want to do in Aswan. So I think it would be really nice to have an extra day here. Just a suggestion. So our hotel, Hotel Basma, is actually right next to the Nubian Museum, and I would have loved to have checked that out if there was more time. Some other really cool things here is the Nilometer, and it measures the clarity and water level of the Nile. There's also the unfinished obelisk, which is the largest known ancient obelisk, so that's cool. There's Elephantine Island, and also the Old Cataract Hotel. So that one was close to our hotel, and it was actually the setting for the novel by Agatha Christie, Death on the Nile. And the movie was actually filmed at this hotel as well, so that's really cool. So even just, you know, to have an extra day to wander around and take in the atmosphere here in Aswan, I would have really appreciated that. So I don't know, maybe that just means I gotta come back again soon to see more things. Anyways, I am going to end that right there. Hope you enjoyed my little bit about the rest of our evening in Aswan. If you like what my content is, please subscribe to my channel. It's easy, it's free. If you like reading blogs, here you go. This is my site. You can basically read about what I just talked about if you like that. And that's it. So tune in for the next episode. Everybody take care and see you soon.